Very funny, Josh. No, it's not. I didn't mean to be late. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Doing Crystal Palace Leeds tonight. Hope you all saw the lineups. Are we looking forward to the game? Has anyone voted? Oh, people have voted. Voted for the draw. Well, you're expecting a great game, aren't you? Ever vote for a draw? Is that a 0-0 draw or a win for one of the teams? I'm hoping for one of the wins for the teams. I'm going for a Crystal Palace win. It's the Buffalo attack is what I call the Crystal Palace attack. It's scary when you've got Zaha and Mateta coming towards you at full speed. But a bonus for Leeds is that they have Phillips back and Liam Cooper. So just to quickly go through the teams reviews: Writer, Ward, Anderson, Gay, Klein, MacArthur, Gallagher, Eze, AU, Zaha, Mateta. For Leeds, it's Melier, Eiling, Lorente, Cooper, Dallas, Click, Phillips, Rafinha, Rodrigo, Harrison, James. For Leeds, I'm all right, thanks, Joss. How are you? But excuse me. I'm guessing you've got no work tonight. But yeah, I'm good, thank you. Not bad. Got a busy week of streams this week. I'm doing this tonight. Me and Moss are doing the Manchester City Real Madrid game tomorrow. Thursday, West Ham versus Frankfurt. As the players just coming out the pitch now. And on Friday, I'm doing a mental health special. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about too much about what that's about. But yeah, hopefully it inspires someone and helps people. But we shall see. I hope so anyway. I think it's time to do my mental health special. Why do I look like I'm on fire? It's very red, isn't it? But yeah. Oh no, dizziness. You got a medical condition for that, or is it just you just get dizzy? Just make sure you chill out, relax as much as you can. Yeah, just chill out, relax, drink plenty, eat food, So it's, as I say, New York City boss against New York Red Bulls boss. So that could be an interesting one. Looking forward to this. I have to admit. I'm going to have to say the words. That's not a knife. This is a knife. How much were they? Were they expensive? Because I've got some, I wouldn't say like proper kitchen knives, but they are pretty high quality. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you who. Oh wow, they are obviously very good quality. Then I think I paid about £90 for like a set of 10 or 11 or something. You know, just for the kitchen, just to. Oh, I quickly go through the formations. I think they're fairly similar for both teams. This is what it says to me anyway. It's 4-2-3-1 for Crystal Palace and a 4-2-3-1 for Leeds. Oh, I look forward to that, mate. I shall look forward to seeing that. But clearly, the two best players for Crystal Palace this season have been Conor Gallagher and Gay. And Phillips hasn't had the best season this year, but Liam Cooper definitely has. So we shall see. But very, very close to kick-off now. I think I've got the banner up. Yep, banner's up. Let's get rid of that. Dun, dun, dun. How do I get rid of that? Pretty sure I can get rid of it somehow. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Right, we are on it like a rocket. But here we go. Just taking a knee. Breaking news for you here. Twitter have agreed to be sold to Elon Musk. So we'll see what that does. That changes Twitter at all. Twitter in space, maybe. Who knows? Here we go. 28 seconds in. Find it very strange that Leeds don't actually have a striker. We've got Daniel James up there. Here's Eze being pushed back right now by Click. Rafinha, quite clearly one of their best players by a million miles. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Even though you could say you got a striker in midfield. But yeah, it's true. Sorry, guys. Here comes Daniel James, straight into Guetta's hands. And Klein. Leeds doing what they do very well, pressing. Ball currently is between Klein's thighs. Goes out for a Leeds throw-in. Hoping for a bit more better quality from this right now. The only little worry is that Crystal Palace don't have much to play for. I just hope they just remember that the fans have paid money to come and watch them. But here comes Mateta. Mateta gets through. Safely going to be cleared there. There's Anderson. Gay. Back to Guetta. Anderson bringing it out a bit. Kicks it up to AU. Out for Crystal Palace. Throw in. He's been mind blowing this season, I have to say, since he's changed the way that he lines up. He's quality. I really like him. Mind you, I liked him beforehand. It was just a shame he wasn't scoring goals. But I do like Joe Linton. Here comes Ward. Saha. Ward with a cross. Straight into Melier's hands. So I'll just keep an eye on there. Tottenham as well. Tottenham. Well, it just shows how much Conte's done, doesn't it, really? Just shows everything. Conte's been something else. Here comes Rodrigo, Harrison. Out for a Leeds throw-in. It's going to be an attack, but it's whether or not the quality's there in the final third, isn't it? Daniel James is Leeds striker. Not the greatest for scoring. But then you got Mateta for Crystal Palace. Definitely better. But yeah, I'd love to know where Arsenal are actually. Yeah, it's mad. Marge, I did say I predicted that Tottenham had the easiest running, which doesn't match that, to be fair. they would have been getting more points than Arsenal. They should have been anyway. But that gap has closed and closed and closed for me. There's just been a couple of results for Tottenham that have pretty sure they weren't expecting. But then Arsenal could say the same. We're Reds on a 3 defeat streak. Then we come back and we beat Chelsea, Man United. So it's truly a roller coaster season. Good. It's good to have that, but yeah, I watched Tariq earlier with King. But yeah, well, it's feasible, isn't it? How many points you're away? I won't say you're a million miles away, would you? When my phone decides it wants to work, it will tell me. Does it want to tell me? There we go. Yeah, that would be one heck of a turnaround. Yeah, that would be one heck of a turnaround. If you managed to get 7th, that would be crazy. West Ham would have to do an absolute nightmare end of the season. Same as Wolves. Yeah, just talking about the weekend results, really. Bit of transfer talk. Yeah. It's up to you if you want to watch it, Moss. Yeah. This is new week of new shows, isn't it? So I think it's too much for Palace. I think it's too much for Newcastle, but it wouldn't shock me. But it'd be one heck of a turnaround. But there will be a wonderful quiz at halftime, everybody. I am gonna do something very similar to that. I am going to do a little odd show. I'm gonna wait to see. I'm gonna wait to see who the last 3 teams are that come up, and I'm gonna do like this fantasy squad lineup for next year for all the teams in the Premier League. I mean, that could be quite fun. I don't want him to do it, mate. I have a soft spot for Leeds only because of their history. But no, I'd rather Crystal Palace win this. Look who their manager is. It's as simple as that. One of my favourite players at Arsenal. I have to support my Vieira. Really do. It might have been a dirty team of the 70s and 80s, but it's hard not to like the history. And I remember the times of the early 90s, like Thomas Brolin, Anthony Yeboah. People forget Rio Ferdinand was there. I don't know, it's just, I love how passionate their fans are. Yeah, I know. Brian Clough, an absolute crazy man. Yeah. Radibi, yeah, Lucas Radibi, the South African. Alan Smith, the very dirty midfielder, kind of striker as well, but mainly midfielder. Yeah, one dirty player he was. Filthy. He was filthy. I do like having the sound on my ears. It's much better. I don't have to necessarily watch the whole game because I can hear it. Here comes Klein. Slips you over. Anderson. It's definitely the battle of the midfielders, isn't it? Gallagher against Phillips today. No worries, Josh. But here comes AU. Oh, the goalkeeper just missed it. Mateta just missed it too. Has it gone out for a corner? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, it's got to go out for a goal kick. So the touch from the goalkeeper, the touch from the defender put off Mateta enough to put it wide. That was a good ball. But Mellier's got enough errors in him to give Crystal Palace a chance, I'd say. But I'm guessing Rich and is it JC Spitfire probably at the game tonight from Eagle Eye Football. Fans look rather quiet behind the goal. But I can hear plenty of singing. I'm just guessing that's the quiet part of the pitch. There's Harrison, Dallas, cut out by Klein, to AU, MacArthur, to Gay. That's the goalkeeper. Galazzino. MacArthur. It's a high press from both sides, so it's not much happening really because they're all being pretty much marked out of the game, depending on who's got possession. So, I was hoping for a high-scoring game. Currently, from what I'm seeing, I'm not going to see much of that. I look, I'm on fire. Why do I look so red? Jeez. Is that better? No. What's that? Look very on red. Don't know why. This Rafinha. Back to Cooper. They have very much missed him this season. Liam Cooper at the back. Cooper to Dallas, cut out by Klein. I think I'm going to say Klein quite a lot though, isn't it? Oh, yeah, free kick to Crystal Palace there. Don't think it could be anything more than a free kick though, unless he wants to talk himself into the book. But other than that, I think it'd be fine. Free kick. I'm guessing it's going to be whip team with some runners going in. Eze's going to take it. Eze's not had a great time recently, but he's definitely a very good player. Here we go. Whips it in. Runners, but goes out for a throw into Crystal Palace. Well defended by Leeds. Here's Saha, but cut out by Ayling. Goes over for a free kick by Saha. Press, press, press. Leeds have beaten the press so far. Up to Ayling. Did it go out for? Yeah, it ran out for a throw in. Too far for Ayling to get it. So now it's a Crystal Palace throw in. You would be scared to be managed by Vieira. He was one heck of a scary player. Imagine him as a coach. Jeez. Oh, Leeds throw in, but cut out by Leeds. Here comes Saha down on the left. Tries to cross it in. Still struggling to get it in right now. Well defended by Leeds. Got to be honest, that was really well defended. And here comes Daniel James, pretty much all by himself, with a couple of people now supporting him. There's a few more now. There comes Daniel James. Harrison with a shot blocked by Ward. There comes Crystal Palace now. It's very hard to tell at the moment because, I put like Leeds got more defence, but they've definitely strengthened it tonight. Leeds, Crystal Palace are probably slightly weak in their attack. I have to be a bit respectful there with AU, but Elise would definitely be a better option. There goes Klein. Weird, whatever that was. What do I think of Aston Villa? I'm respectful to Aston Villa. Not a great fan of them, but I'm respectful. Steven Gerrard did do a good job. I don't know what's happened recently. Don't know if it's the players or Gerrard's inexperience. I don't know, but he has got a quite experienced coaching team. So I don't know. So I have to be slightly disappointed with him. You expect a lot more from him this season. That's for certain. But I suppose give him half of a season next season to see what improvements they can make in the summer. And yeah. Click and Zaha having a little moment. Little tete-a-tete. I think they're both telling to be quiet. I mean, good luck with that. I don't think you're going to get Zaha to be quiet. But yeah, that's what I think of Aston Villa. I'd say give him a half a season next season and see what happens. But big up to you, Tom Mother, 13. But yeah, it's a good question. But if you look at most of the clubs this year, how many have underperformed and how many have overperformed this year? Because you are going to get to a point where there's this big group of like 10 clubs in the mid-table. You're never going to you're never going to be able to be the best of the top 10 all the time. But there is a lot of high quality now in the Villa team. In the mid-table of the Premier League, I mean. There's a lot of good teams there now. So it could be anybody. So to say, Villa are like, whatever position now, 16th or something. It doesn't say much when you've got like a top 6. Because you've literally got a top 6. There's even a shout about it. So you've got a top 6. I'd say you've got a middle 10, followed by a bottom 4. Now, obviously, I don't think anyone expected Everton to slip into that bottom 4. But there is like mini leagues within our league. And the middle part is a league of 10. Do you know, they all take points off each other. I think for Villa, it's header by Cooper there straight into the goalkeeper's hands. But yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? I think Villa, all they need to do is improve on their defence. And I think they'll be all right. But that's why I'm going to do that end of season when I know who the 3 teams that are promoted are. Do like a fantasy team thing. I kind of got it in my head what I can do. Like who would be a realistic signing for each team to improve them. But at the end of the day, what has to happen at the end of every season? 3 teams have to be relegated. They have to be. So there's always going to be 3 worst teams. There's always going to be a top 6. Maybe you can push that and say top 7 or 8. But then there's always going to be a mid-table lot. So, mini leagues within the league. Shot by Dallas there. Back to Ailing. All the way back to the goalkeeper. To Melier. Thank you very much, Moss. It's very nice of you to say. I do try and be right sometimes. But AU's down a little bit. I think he's okay. Nothing too much to worry about, I wouldn't have said. Doop, 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 doop. Let's look at this poll. What we got? We've got 2 votes for Crystal Palace win, 1 for a draw, and no for a Leeds win. I think you're probably right. That's what I'm thinking as well, personally. 3 shots each, 1 shot on target each, 5 touches in opponent's box each, and 50% possession each. And that says it's 0-0. 30 minutes in. Here comes Rafinha. They've both got a player each that can do alien puts and a cross, and Guy just saves it very easily. Here's Gallagher. Gallagher's been fairly quiet. That might have something to do with Calvin Phillips, though, to be fair. I did say that would be one heck of a battle, those two. Phillips versus Gallagher. It's proven that right so far. Here comes Saha. MacArthur. Foul to Crystal Palace. The ref did try and play advantage, but he brought it back once Crystal Palace lost possession. So this would be an interesting angle to take a free kick here. Could probably whip it in with some nice runners going in. But yeah. Here we go. 32 minutes in. Still 0-0. Whips it in. Out to Gallagher. To AU. Gallagher again. Whips it in. To the back post. Saha. Gay. Eze. Blocked. Carver down. Leeds clear. Very well cleared there. Oh, they've got to be careful with these throw-ins today. Both teams have done some really awful throw-ins. It's a bit like the rugby ones. Normally you got a throw-in, you tend to keep possession of it, but with a rugby throw-in, it could be either team, but these throw-ins are pretty awful. There's another free kick. Another free kick to Crystal Palace now. Saha again fouled. Phillips with a foul. Who's going for the free kick this time? It's going to be Eze again. Further out than last time. You know, when you just look at a free kick and you think you're not going to score. That's how I feel. Mateta with the shot into Melia's hands. Just don't feel. Hello, Josh. I just don't feel like they're not. I don't know. I'm not feeling like there's going to be a great amount of goals here. Or I hope I'm wrong. Just got that feeling. I think I went for like 3-1 win in my prediction or something like that. I'm always so optimistic about goals. I just don't ever seem to get them. I'm going down the other day. Oh, Liverpool Everton, didn't I? I was expecting 7 goals in that game. Got 2. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Leeds got very hard next group of fixtures, so I think for Leeds, if they want to get some more points, this is a game that they would want to get them from. Crystal Palace, I hope aren't on the holidays. I hope they at least perform. You know, people pay good money to go and see if their team play. You'd want them to have a game and put on a performance. But here comes Rafinha. Not helping each other there in the Leeds attack, getting each other's way. No foul on Mateta there. Here comes Rodrigo. To Dallas. To Harrison. Yeah. But here comes the Leeds corner. 37 minutes in. Whipped in by Harrison. Towards Rodrigo, but it goes out for a goal kick. The crowd need to pick it up a bit. It's very quiet in Selhurst Park. It's a small section that are singing, but it's fairly quiet. And here comes Crystal Palace goal kick. Big kick up. Eze to Mateta. To Saha. To Eze. To Mateta. It's not going to get to Klein. Cut out by Leeds' defence there. Well defended in the end, Leeds. They've managed to get... Oh. No. Ooh. What you gonna do with the money? Anything exciting? You're gonna go and watch Newcastle play? Yeah, the fans just... Obviously, we've seen Rich and we've seen JC Spitfire, I think it is. I don't know what his name is. They're obviously very passionate, but it's quite quiet. Because if you look at the fans behind the Crystal Palace goal, it seems very quiet. I think it's like a group of noisy eagles, I think. So I'm looking at all the other fans and they're all sat very quiet. It is. Ooh. What car are you getting? I don't know. Well, they're at the Wolves, they were quite loud. To be honest. Here comes Dallas. Cross. Out for a goal kick. That's how good the goal cross was. Went out for a goal kick. The 39th minute now. Looks like they're planning on doing a change at half time. Talking to Robin Koch, which I can't believe I have to say his name. I'm just going to call him Robin the German, it's so much better. Can't stand saying his name. No, that's his name, but still. Oh, very nice. Ooh. Well, if you work in like the middle of nowhere, that's going to get very dirty very easily, isn't it? Jeez. You might need a buddy just to clean your car. You're in Northumberland, you work in the middle of nowhere, that car's going to get dirty. Oh, that is not a foul. They are really weak fouls. Bring back the 80s. I'm guessing Ayling and Saha don't get on. They're at it every chance they can get. Just rabbit. There's Rodrigo. Back to Phillips. Back to Click. Rodrigo. Dallas. To Phillips. Here comes Saha. Oh, that's a face in the hand, surely. Well, the fans have picked up now. It was a foul because his hand was in the face. There's no need for it. I'm sorry, Eagles, but that was definitely a foul. Can't. Can't. Yeah, you're right. It's finding the balance, isn't it, for the value of a car? Yeah, it's really tricky, isn't it? You just got to find the right balance for how much you want to pay for them, because the depreciation on the car is drastically bad, unfortunately. Good luck trying to speak to Pat Vieira and keep him calm. He's not happy. It was a foul, though. You know, you can't put your hand in someone's face nowadays. Even if it's not intentional, you just can't do it, can you? Oh dear. You can see there being some cards in the second half, that's for certain. Mm. That's not too bad, mate. It's not bad at all, really. It's a decent amount for a first car. It's a decent amount. It's a good luck to you. You know, you'll have to show us pictures and you scored when you get it. Dear. This will be the first yellow card for Anderson here. On Rodrigo. Middle of the field, yellow card for Anderson. Wasn't nice. Yeah, that's the bit though, isn't it? It's the insurance. It's a killer. It's a killer. There's only been 2 corners in the game so far. How many offsides? Oh, what's going on there? Do not want to print that. Do not want to print a screen. No offsides whatsoever. It's just not as exciting as I thought it would be this game. I was expecting so much better. But I have got a quiz at half time whilst I go and do parent duties. So watch out for that. There is a half time. So half time's 0-0. I am going to set up my quiz. So I shall see you very, very soon, guys. How did you all get on? Keep you entertained. Must do parent duties. They're really tricky. I know they're tricky. As long as you don't fall for the trick answers. Pretty sure. Did I put something like Wibble Wobble in there today? Well, let's look at the stats from that game. Don't worry about it, mate. It is tricky. It covers like 30 years. 30 years of Premier League. That is going to be really tricky. All right, let's have a look. Let's look at the stats from the first half. What we got here? So possession 49 to Palace, 51 to Leeds. 6 shots for Palace, 4 for Leeds, 2 on target for Palace, 1 on target for Leeds. 2 corners for Leeds. 1 yellow card for Palace. Passes 194 for Palace, 202 for Leeds. What else is interesting on here? That's about it, really. I do actually get points for players. Mateta and Eze not having a great game, according to this. All the Leeds doing rather well. Dallas has got 7. Cooper's got 7. I'd agree with Cooper having 7. And Medier getting a 7. There we are. But so far, man of the match, according to the app that I use, is Saha. You need to show me. You need to show me that. I have Batman on my arm. I don't know if you can see that. I have Batman on my arm. I'm a big Batman man. You have to show me that. I need to see. I need to see. Currently planning my next tattoo at the moment, so yeah. Adverts are weird. Can't say any more than that. Adverts are weird. Confused.com. Thank you, Josh. There we go. Let's have a look. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is so cool. I love that. Love that. That is so cool. I can't lie. That's really cool. Do you like that, man? Oh, it's draft week. Must be very excited by that. You got Path to the Draft tonight, draft preview show on Thursday, and then day one of the 2022 draft on Friday. It's 1 a.m. Guess what? I won't be awake. Hopefully not far from the second half now. Hopefully I can get some form of goal, because currently it's not been the greatest first half, I have to admit. We had 46 attacks for Palace, 50 for Leeds. Dangerous attacks 18 and 17. Says everything, doesn't it? Dangerous attacks. But Leeds currently, as it stands, would be 5 points clear of relegation. Okay, so they're making a substitution at half time. Click coming on. Robin the German coming on. If you know, you know. I won't say that name. I can't say his name. It's just wrong. Robin the German is on. Leeds are about to take the kick-off for the second half. Let's hope for better quality here needed. What have Leeds got to come on to change this? And same for Palace. What have they got? Elise is on the bench. Edouard, Benteke, Leeds attacking wise. Gelhart and Sam Greenwood, I'd say, but it's not exactly. Rafinha go for a shot, comes off for a corner. So it's a better start from Leeds. Corner comes in, not much dangerous. Robbing the German with a header over the bar. Oh, that's Rafinha over there. I don't know why they're showing Robin the German. No idea. No idea whatsoever. MacArthur, loses out to Leeds there. James whips it in, out by Eze. Further out by MacArthur. And here comes Palace with Gallagher. Trying to get Mateta through, but it goes through to Melier. Here comes Mateta, but I think it's to be cleared by Cooper. Free kick to Leeds. Mateta fouls Cooper. The fans don't seem to like these decisions, but for me, that's a foul. Yeah, clearly a foul. So I don't know what they're moaning about, because that was a foul to me. So it is what it is, isn't it? Melier with a kick out. Leeds have definitely made the better of the start. Crystal Palace throw-in. Fans seem to be I don't know where the sound's coming from, because you look at the fans and they're very, very static. I'm guessing the fans that are making the noise are the stand that I can't see. Because honestly, the rest of them are just very static. It's a bit like a FIFA crowd. James tried to. Bit of a naughty challenge there. Oh, now it's fisticuffs. Need to calm that down quickly. And James is going to get a yellow for this. Yeah, it's yellow for James there. Any more for any more? Oh, it's a bit of a naughty challenge. I think Ward might have got a yellow. Yeah, Ward's got a yellow for his reaction to that. It's about right, I'd say. It's going to get spicy, I think. No worries, Josh. Sleep well, mate. Here comes Mateta. Back to Eze. Oh, Mateta needs to be a bit more weight there. He would have had a chance. Oh dear. It's all fun and games, isn't it, people? Let's be honest. Oh, I don't know about that. It's going to be a corner to Crystal Palace. Possible foul on Ailing and Saha. Let's have a look at this. Would be a free kick if it was, but nah. Clear contact. That's all good for me. No, but that's all good to me. No danger. The corners lately have been so bad from every team I've seen. It's very rare you see a good goal corner that leads to a goal. Saha, bad shot. But the Palace fans have woken up here. See, the fans are very quiet, very noisy, but I can't see where, because what I can see, they're all very quiet. I swear they put the microphones in one position on the pitch, because for the ones that I can see, they're very, very static. But the volume's definitely turned up. Oh, they say there's another. Nah. Here comes Mateta. This is the problem with Mateta. He's quite frustrating sometimes. He has a good game and he has a bad game. Good game, bad game. It's not his best game that I've seen him play. Where I was saying, like, Crystal Palace, like buffaloes chase running at you. This has not been a game for that. Oh, awful. Final thirds again. Final thirds. It's just not good enough. Anderson out to Ward, to Saha on the left. They're just well defending, to be fair. It's just not exciting. Needs to wake up, people. There's a got out. Here comes Harrison, whips it in. Too far. Greater's coming quite far here. Oh, not very well there. Daniel James to Ayling. Great challenge by MacArthur. Kicks it out. Oh, let's just give it back to Leeds though. There's Phillips to Dallas. Rodrigo to Dallas. Shot from Dallas. No, awful shot. Awful shot. Not a good shot. Here comes Sam Greenwood. Coming on for Daniel James. I think Vieira needs to make a change. They seem very toothless ups. Gallagher needs to calm down. Just been fouled by Ayling. Well, so he says. I haven't seen it. But 60 minutes gone. Let's have a look. No, got the ball. It's a strong challenge. Hello, Moss. How you doing, my little man? How you doing? It's a poor game, to be fair. Not the type of game I was expecting. Here comes Leeds. There's Harrison. Shot. I think it hit his own Leeds player. Goal kick to Palace. Harrison hits Greenwood. Oh dear. To be fair, that wasn't the foul. It's just a hard challenge, really, for me. Well, that's how Ayling plays, though, isn't it? But don't forget where he got brought up. He got brought up at Arsenal. We know how to tackle when we need to. But here comes Saha, blocked by Leeds, out for a goal, throw-in. Oh dear. It's spicy. It's spicy now. I can see there being a red in this. Well, I say with a beautiful little bit of footwork there, but they keep it. Oh, I hate these type of games. So bitty. We complain that Arsenal don't have an attack, but honestly, the amount of games I've seen lately where I just swear that no team has an attack. Their midfielder can do stuff, but that's about it. Then it just ends. It's annoying. I'm sure Vieira's going to have to change it soon. You go. So there's just not much happening. Here comes AU. These challenges are hard. I'm sorry, but I like hard challenges. You've got to have hard. It's football. Here comes Saha. Saha on the attack. Loses it. Crystal Palace can try and win it back. No. They do. No, they don't. Fans are definitely turning the volume up now. Could hardly hear the commentary. But we are 64 minutes in. Still no goal. Still no really big chance to say. It's just a bit messy, to be honest. There we go. Changes. Elise. Elise is going to come on. I'm guessing it's going to be AU. I know Palace fans don't like Ward as a player, but it's been all right. Oh, jeez. Mazzetta thinks this is rugby. That was high and wide. Great cross by Zaha, but that finish. Oh my word. So high and wide. If he was in front of goal, that would have gone over. But it is AU coming off for Elise, just as I assumed it would be. But here we go. Exactly. Moss has got it. Here we go, Elise. Make sure you tune into Moss later on. I think he's doing a stream midnight, I think. Obviously, I'll be way asleep by then. Back to school days again. So no chance of me doing late nights. Here comes Elise. Crossing to... Oh, no. Reach Zaha. There's Zaha. Goes for a shot straight into Melia. But yeah, still 0-0 people. 67 minutes gone. Oh, sorry, I've got to get comfy, people. I'm guessing the Palace fans are not enjoying this referee's decision making tonight. To be fair, it's not been that bad. I think it's been all right tonight. I think Palace fans would be rather picky if they're going to pick on the ref tonight. It's not been a great performance from Palace yet. Still chance for that to change with Elise now on, who I would have chosen from the beginning anyway. Because Zaha, Mateta, and Elise in attack. There you go. Look at this. This guy is talented. Here comes Gallagher. The challenge goes in, goes out for a corner. Don't think it's a foul. Let's have a look. Llorente is lucky that touched his bum, because that would have been a foul. Yes, my dear man. Yep, and the key as well. Don't forget the key. So then, yeah. Yep, spot on. I will. You have a very good point there. Do you want to send it to... Yeah, you could put. You got a really good point there. You do. You have to set up a stream, but because you're co-host on mine, you can do everything anyway. Because if I'm doing it from mine, it would stream to mine anyway. So it just needs to be one way, doesn't it? So whoever wants to do it, to be honest. If I do it, then I've got all the intros and stuff, and I can do all the team news and stuff like that. Yeah, it's probably if you send me yours, because then I can stream to yours. It would just be easier that way, wouldn't it? Especially with you working. Yeah, I'll DM you, mate. Yeah, just make sure you send me the URL and the stream key, because then that should work. Yeah, I've got you on here, but I don't know if it stays like that. I don't know if it's going to be the same. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I'm going to have a look now, actually. Have a quick look now. Yeah, we'll sort it. Me and you are having to learn by ourselves, but sadly, it is what it is. People like to look after themselves, I think, by the looks of it, and we're trying to work together. Team me and you, Moss. Team me and you. But here comes Gelhart. Or is it Bait? All right, it's Gelhart. Coming on for Rodrigo. So Gelhart on for Rodrigo. High five, Moss. High five. Here comes Gallagher. Corner to Palace now. 75 minutes in. Set up a bit. Ward with a shot. I think it's got for a goal kick though. Don't think there was touch for Melier. Palace about to make another change. Saha, foul by Llorente. Yellow card from Llorente. Here comes Eze, probably with the free kick. Elise is also over it, so it could be either of them. But we shall see. Eze whips it in. Gallagher with a shot from outside, just over the bar. Good shot. So what's coming on here? Eze is coming off for Jeffrey Schlupp. Okay. Doesn't exactly excite me for a big change here. Gala. Ooh. Spot on. He is good. It's just he has games that are just wow, and then games that are just absolutely poor. Hart with a poor shot on goal there. Nothing exciting again. But yeah, Eze's a very hit and miss player. You don't need that. maybe couple more years. Hopefully, might be. '80th minute now. Still 0-0. So Frisch look to Saha, whips it in, shot with two shots, two saves by Melier. Leeds get it clear from the corner. It's a little bit of panic stations for Leeds, but they got it clear in the end. Still just mainly their last final ball that just... Having Phillips and Cooper back have been huge for Leeds tonight. Yeah, Melier did really well. Melier is one of those goalkeepers. He has definitely bad moments, but he's a good shot stopper. And he's only young. He's like super young, like 22, something like that. Oh, now Benteke is coming on. Tete is coming off Benteke. Goal kick to Leeds. The second half's been better, but it's still just lacking that final bit of magic. Saha's been doing his bit, to be fair, but it's just not quite there for him. Just not quite there. There's Benteke. Oh, beautiful pass. Here's Elise. Gallagher. Straight into Melia's hands. So close. Oh, that was a beautiful move. That was close by Gallagher. That was close. Crystal Palace look more likely to get it. Here's Gallagher again. Doing a bit of dribbling by himself there. Bouncy on his foot there. There's some good players in the Palace team. I'd say there are about 3 players from a team that really can do something special. Maybe 4. If I've got to be honest, probably 4. But like I said earlier, I'll probably do like some kind of fantasy transfer window for teams, what I would do to improve realistic signings, and Gallagher was awesome. Honestly, Gallagher was really good. He hasn't had the greatest game today, but the last 10 minutes he's been really good. So Elise with the free kick, really far out, but probably swing it in. I hope for a big head to Anderson, to Benteke. Here comes Gallagher again. They're saying that's a handball. I don't think so. It's not a lot of calling for it. 88th minute now. Saha to Schlupp. Strong challenges coming here. Rafinha going down very easily there. Not sure if that was really don't think that was really a foul, but it is what it is, isn't it? Exactly. Yeah. He's been in such low league sailing that he's picked up all the tricks of the trade to get fouls. He was low as like Yeovil, wasn't he? I think when he left Arsenal, he went to Yeovil. So he's been low, like really low in the league system. But yeah. We're just coming up to 90 minutes now. Don't know how long's left yet. I haven't told anybody. Numbers just going up now. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of injury time. So can anyone snatch this in the last 3 minutes? If anyone's likely to, it's going to be Crystal Palace. But it's just that final bit that they're lacking. Zaha's been very unlucky. Maybe. It's probably been a bit too kind, to be fair, but Palace has definitely been better since Elise came on. Elise has changed this game. Gallagher goes down, no foul. Don't know. Here comes Schlupp to Zaha. Deflection. Deflection out for a corner. If only they did this for the whole match, it should be much better. So it's a Palace corner. In comes to Gallagher. Don't know why they're calling for a penalty for that. Sorry, for some reason my computer just started to zoom in on me there. Nah, not a foul. No penalty, not whatsoever. Literally last minute. Crystal Palace still going for it, which is good. It's just they're lacking that final ball. Here comes Leeds. Pushing. Ward. Back to the goalkeeper. 30 seconds. Are they going to play for the draw? Palace want the win. Well, the fans definitely do. Leeds are going to be happy with the draw for this one. Nil-nil. Game over. 0-0. Well, I was hoping for better. Disappointing in the end for me. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I shall catch you again soon. Take care.